has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
What's up, y'all? Barbershop Conversations, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. JP, Edward JQ. What's up, Keno? Knowledge born our lives. See y'all tomorrow. Supreme Tax and Adolfo. Ooh, we got a fun show tonight. But first, leading off, taking us to first base, Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. Appreciate you, man. That song sharpening up. Y'all better get prepared to, because how many songs gonna be on the album, Lincoln? 5. How many? 5. So we're gonna do anywhere between 4 and 6 songs, okay? And y'all be prepared. We're gonna try and have it done by the end of the school year, man. Lincoln gonna come out with his first album, man. EP. He's gonna come out with his first EP. Are you with me? Yeah, man. Lincoln, yeah, Daddy's gonna produce Lincoln's first album. I ain't waiting on no motherfucking Jewish man with a landing strip to say my son is good enough. Y'all can, y'all can wait on the music industry and shit. My son is already award-winning film producer, director. What else? Producer, director, writer. You know what I mean? Shit, by the time he graduates, he might be president. Well, he will be president of the Hawthorns, you know what I mean? Hey, man. So anyways, man, we got an interesting show today, man. It's kind of two-pronged, and last night, this got me.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
And I was thinking about that today. And for Tupac to release this song in 1990, he released this song in February 13th, 1996. And for him to say that in 1996, and he ultimately was murdered in September of that same year, it's very telling, because if you take it all the way back to Tupac's birth, he's the son of a Black Panther. And then the Black Panthers didn't protect his mother. And then he moved around a lot, from Baltimore to New Jersey, East Coast to coast. And obviously, he settled upon Oakland, California, where the Black Panthers resided. And here's where I think Tupac had an unhealthy relationship with Black people. And I'm just going to go through the notable stuff, because when I went through it, it's very apparent when you look at it from these lenses. He made Brenda Got a Baby. And then a black woman accused him of rape. He made To Live and Die in LA. And then niggas set him up at a studio in New York. And then he signs his life away to Suge Knight. And then he writes a lyric in a song after the police done beat him up. You guys know that. You guys have seen that viral YouTube clip. He's been through everything. His family comes from fighting systemic oppression with his mother. He fought police. And after all of that, 7 months before he died, he releases a song with these lyrics.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
And that made me think. After all he's been through, he never once said, I'm a victim. He never once said he played the black card. You know what he said? It's you niggas. You niggas done set me up for rape. You niggas didn't protect my mother. You niggas set me up, shot me, and ultimately you niggas killed me. And I forgot, you niggas put me in a motherfucking terrible record deal that I had to sign because I needed to make bail. So when you think about it from a non-emotional perspective, from a I'm black and I'm righteous and I love hip hop, Tupac was tired of you niggas. And I forgot, Hollywood portrayed them as a thug. So you know what he said? Shit. I'm going to hide my talents because these niggas, that's all these niggas want. And I'm going to have to feed them slow because if I come out like, if I just come out as a true artist, they going to call me a sellout and a coon. So you know what Tupac did? He pretended to be a thug. That was a character. You guys know about Tupac in his early life and how he went to a school equivalent to the Juilliard School of the Arts, and obviously fell in love with Jada Pinkett, and they both was well-rounded and great artists, from acting to poetry to dancing, and you guys see them in Digital Underground. You guys know how you know how to rock a party. But Tupac was really tired of you niggas. But he was too young because he didn't have a father. So he was too young, matriculating through life, and he didn't understand. He didn't fully understand the power that he had. So he had to keep one leg on each side of the fence, like all us niggas do. And he played that role. He had moments of clarity, right? To Live and Die in LA. The blacker the berries, the sweeter the juice. The darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. And this lyric.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
This was his last studio album. And niggas ultimately killed him. He predicted his own theft, in a way. Tupac wasn't afraid of the white man. Police beat him up. Police beat his mama up. But he said, you know what? No. I know that there's bad white cops, and I know that there's systemic oppression, but it's you niggas. It's you niggas that's gonna kill me. And ultimately, what happened? It wasn't no white man. Y'all gonna find a way to blame a white man, but he never played the victim. He never played the victim. He told you. He knew there were evil police officers. But he knew that wasn't a dime a dozen. But he knew you niggas were. And if Tupac had came out with this song in 2022, you know what the woke mob would have called him? You know what you niggas on the internet would have called him? Y'all would have called him a coon for a lyric like this.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
Imagine if this song came out May of 2020. Imagine if he came out with this song May 26, 2020, the day George Floyd died. Y'all niggas would have called Tupac a coon. All y'all niggas are pieces of shit because y'all would have called this man a coon. But guess what? He's telling the truth. Y'all niggas afraid to hold you and your community accountable. So when Tupac says it, this nigga's cool than a motherfucker. Oh, he can get away with anything, right? Because you guys got idol complexes, right? And that's gonna lead me to Farrakhan. If Tupac say it, this nigga cool than a motherfucker. Oh, he cool. If he say this shit,
and they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
Fred say that shit every fucking night. Fred says this shit every fucking night, yo. Every night I say this shit.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
I say this shit every night. Every night I say this shit.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
And you know what you niggas do? Some of y'all? Fred a coon. Fred a coon. But you niggas dancing to Tupac. You niggas dancing when you go clock in, huh, niggas? Nigga called me a coon and I'm the freest nigga they know. I'm the freest nigga y'all niggas know. I ain't waiting on Al Heyman to give me a fight date. I ain't waiting on Bob Arum. I ain't waiting on motherfucking Yo Boss, nigga. I'm the freest nigga probably on the internet, niggas. Tupac would have killed your black ass. Tupac didn't care about your black ass. Tupac didn't trust your black ass. All these niggas acting cool on the internet, Tupac would have turned their back on their ass. If Tupac had a father, he would never sign the Suge Knight. If Tupac had a father, he would have never have to play this role because it takes time to get there. And the reason why I know, because like I told you guys, long time ago, and I remember DB laughing. Tupac wasn't a cornball. Tupac was a hell of a cornball. Hell of a cornball. He hit it well, like me. He hit it and fucking bitches and partying and being a good athlete and having a big smile and a bigger personality. I hid all that shit, just like Tupac. Only thing is, I didn't get tattoos and gangbang and drink and smoke. He masked all that shit. Tupac had no respect for none of you niggas, man. If Tupac would have got to 35, he would have ostracized the whole hip-hop industry, community. Matter of fact, the baby, Lil Baby, R Baby, Z Baby, Y Baby, them niggas wouldn't even be rappers today. Everywhere he turned, niggas wasn't on his level. Hey, play Juice. That's easy for a nigga like him to play that character like Juice. It was a hell of a performance, yeah. But he's bigger than that. And you can hear it in his music. You can hear him struggling. If you listen to Tupac, you can hear him struggling spiritually in his music. He go from fuck a bitch to I love black woman, fuck a bitch to I love black women. That's his cadence throughout his whole album. So in 2022, Tupac is a coon.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
Tupac's a coon. He knows, but when he wrote this song, because it's in the later verses, he knows killing Mr. Police, kill a million motherfuckers just like me. He said 1 million. But still, he's not afraid of the police.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
He ain't worried about the police coming to Malcolm X Boulevard and Martin Luther King Boulevard. He ain't worried about them white cops. He's worried about your no good black ass. The little boy that you didn't hold accountable in the front of your apartment building. The little boy that you kicked off the basketball team because you had the power. You were the coach. It's that little boy you walk by. You know, you too tired to go. You too tired after work to go volunteer at the youth center. You rather pay your $60 and say, son, go play baseball. Son, go play basketball. Go kick the soccer ball. You too tired to go volunteer. Because you got to clock in the morning. You the coon, nigga. That's the real coon. The nigga that won't sacrifice 1 hour of sleep to protect this community, to build community. You the real coon. The real coon is the black man that walks by that same 16-year-old kid every day and is too afraid to even talk to him. You the real coon, nigga. You the real coon. That's who the real coon is. You the real coon that's satisfied with being on child support, nigga. You work graveyard to deal with your pain. You smoke weed to deal with your pain. You rather sleep all day. You haven't taken your daughter to school in years. You haven't picked her up in years. You the real coon, nigga. All y'all absentee fathers, y'all are the real coons, niggas. Don't you understand this shit? This Democratic Party, this Black Lives Matter done tricked y'all niggas. You the real coon, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, you the real coon, the one that the father that picks up his son playing Future, so all the kids can hear him. All the kids can hear Future. You the real coon, nigga. Yeah, yeah. You the real coon. You pick up your kid who's in elementary school and your whole car smells like weed. You the real coon, nigga. Yeah, you the real coon. Yes, 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 yes. You the real coon. Yes, yes. You the real coon. The origin of the earth is black. James Wilson. Try again. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas lying to yourselves. They done tricked y'all and made y'all redefine what you think black is, what you think culture is, what you think Mexican is, what you think serving your community is. You're serving an idol God. That's what you're doing. You let a school bus pick your daughter up. You let a school bus pick your daughter up, pick your son up every day. You left the after school program, parent your child. That's the real coons. Yes. Yeah, that's the real coons. Don't you understand it? The real coon is the man that ain't man enough to have a relationship with the mother. You the real coon, and vice versa, the woman too. That's the real coons. And it ain't no motherfucking color barrier. I'm using nigga because I'm talking to black men, but all you are niggas, ignorant motherfuckers, black, Mexican, white, Jewish, whatever you want to call it. You ain't got to compare yourself to me, Mr. Wilson. It's cool. I don't give a fuck what you're worth. Take care of your family. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to compare yourself to me in the chat, man. This ain't first grade Friday before we go to lunch. We gonna play a game of show and tell. You showing your insecurities, nigga. That's what you're doing. You're showing your insecurities. You should just beam in. Show me your family. Show me your big house. Matter of fact, beam in and show me your big ass beautiful house. How about you do that? We're going to play a game of show and tell. Mr. Wilson, here's the link. Here's the link. You beam in and we'll play a game of show and tell. You can show off your house. Show off your Mercedes, your Rolls Royce. Here's the link, Mr. Wilson. Show us. Show us. It's all you. Show us. You ain't gonna do it, nigga. You can have more money, nigga. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. You can have more money. But you got to beam in. I'm not talking to you no more. Ike Turner, if you're a real person, are you a real person? I can't see. I can't see you because last time I ain't never seen you beam in before. And yesterday we had a malfunction. I can't see you. You kind of glazed. I can't see you. You got to be more clear than that. I got to see your face because last time, no. I got to see your face. I ain't falling for that shit no more. I see something moving, but you got to get to a clear space because the new guys, I ain't falling for that this time. Nah, you got to go somewhere else. No. Last time, yesterday, nigga, what'd he do? What do you call that shit? Flashed us. Nah, I can't do that. I got to see who you are if you're not a regular. Oh, yeah, and then the nigga Farrakhan. We can go anywhere you want to go on the show. But I need to play this video because I'm going to just play the video and you're going to hear it in Farrakhan's words. This nigga been hiding. The nigga been hiding women and children for 30, 40 years. And this is y'all master, huh? This is y'all daddy, huh, niggas? This is y'all daddy. How dare you talk about Farrakhan? The nigga don't even know you, nigga. Here you are, niggas. All right, 3:35. Let's watch this.
With God. I said, here I am. I'm out on the point. I'm saying he's alive. And you got all these people around here dreaming about Elijah, seeing Elijah. I said, I ain't getting nothing.
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go.
So I'm fussing a little with God. And he don't pay me no attention, though. But one day, on the 17th of September, in a little village in Mexico called Tepoztlan, the wheel came down. I climbed a mountain that I usually go.
He's the only nigga in the world to ever see the wheel. A wheel as wide as a football team, as football field, as long as a football field, and he's the only motherfucker to see it. Okay, let's keep going.
When I'm in Mexico, and Jabril was next to me, and from the wheel they said, "Not him, just you." So Jabril had to stand back. I moved forward. And a light.
So nobody in Mexico saw this wheel. The government didn't see this wheel. It's the size of a football field, y'all, in all four directions. That's what he says.
Came out of that wheel. It was so strong. And they said, just relax. And the wheel took me up from the top of that mountain.
Oh, yeah.
The wheel was off to the side and took me into the wheel. I was sitting next to the pilot, but I couldn't see him. And he took off at a terrific speed, and I knew where he was going. And
we're going to get to the point about the woman, but air traffic control didn't see this? I'm asking. Air traffic control didn't see this wheel? So Elijah Muhammad's a pilot now. Interesting.
I was terrified because to see an object in the sky that's a half a mile down, a half a mile up, a half a mile wide.
A half a mile up and down is 800 meters. It's 2 laps around the track. Nobody saw this but him and Jabril.
It was like being invited to a city that's 40 miles up above the earth. And there I was on that wheel. I was frightened because God, I had taken on a wife or two.
This man said he has taken on a wife or two. So where's the two at? Hey, Lewis, where's the two at? How come there ain't no family pictures? Where's the wife at? A wife or two. How come he don't know? Because you know why he don't know? Because he doesn't know how many women are going to come after him after he dies. That's why.
Did you hear me? What? Yeah. He said, do like you see me do. Go like you see me go. Well, but when I got up on the wheel, I'm nervous.
He's never said this publicly, y'all, until he's given the Swan song. I'm talking about publicly so the world can hear it.
And so the first thing I asked, I heard Elijah Muhammad's voice. I never saw him. I asked him about my taken wives.
My taken wives. You see how it's plural? Wives.
And he acted like he was disgusted with me. I didn't bring you up here to discuss that with you.
Exactly. Because real recognize real. I got bitches, you got bitches, right? Is that a song? We all got bitches. Hey, you know what Elijah Muhammad told Louis Farrakhan? Tell your friends to get with my friends and we can all be friends.
It's only a sign of what you will have on the other side of your next visit to me. On the other side of your next visit to me.
So basically, he's telling you, I'm never gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm going to take a visit. I'm not gonna die. I'm about to get. When you guys don't see me no more, I'm gonna be on the wheel. We ain't seen Elijah Muhammad since 75, though.
That don't make me happy. Because women in your life is a trial.
He said women, WOMEN, context.
Women in your life becomes your biggest test. The Holy Quran says one is better for you if you but knew, but you get more than one and you'll find out why one is better. No. There's a time and a place for everything. But women are not to be played with.
He said women are not to be played with. If women are not to be played with, why are you hiding her? Why are you hiding your kids? Why are you hiding a woman if woman is not to be played with? Women are not to be played with. I'll keep going.
So those of you who study guide 18, I have a warning in there in red. Don't do that.
Don't do it. He said, don't do it. He's basically, he's eulogizing himself. Right now, he's eulogizing himself, and you guys are going to get it in a second.
That's not for you.
It's not for you. It's for me and Elijah. Because Elijah told me and his friends to get with my friends, and we can all be friends. Shit. 8s are better. Louis Farrakhan only dealt with 8s are better.
Well, is it for you? Yes. See, how can you tell that Allah is not displeased with me? Because he never left me. I'm successful in whatever I do.
Allah has never left him. So why are you, it all goes back to the premise. So why are you hiding these wives? Why are you hiding all these children? And why aren't men calling you out on this shit? Because he knows you guys are followers. That's why. You guys are followers. For sure. Big time followers.
He hasn't turned away from me.
He's eulogizing himself. So basically what he's saying is I've made mistakes, but I am going to repent right now before y'all. And because I repented and told you guys before it comes as a shock to you guys when I die, I don't want you guys to be surprised. I want you guys to remember this moment when all these kids and all these women come that I didn't show y'all, even though I was your leader for 60 years. I was your leader since 1977. No, 45 years I've been your leader. I've never showed you these women. I've never showed you these kids. But remember this speech. This speech is more important. Yeah, I know. Let's keep going.
But I thank Allah for those sisters.
He said sisters, for those sisters. Those sisters. How many is those?
Because each of them has been my teacher.
Because each of them has been my teacher. See how he's doing? See how he's eulogizing himself? Because after the funeral, it's going to be all hell. And remember this show.
How are you going to deal with women if you don't know them? 75% of the messenger's work is with women. He didn't call you out to put you over his class. Ask about me in my class.
Listen to this.
Ask about me in my class.
Listen right here.
Sister Naima, the head of the class, and all the rest of them can tell you, I have never, ever been fresh or smart or scheming with any of the sisters in the class except those that were for me.
I was only fresh and scheming with nobody else except for the women that were for me. How do you know they're for you? How do you know the women in the class are and not for you? How do you know? Well, is there a questionnaire? Is there a blood test? Is there who can read the Quran the fastest? Or are you macking? Or are you macking on the most beautiful girls in your temple? That's the only way you can find out. Is this right? And you set in your power, right? That's an abuse of power.
And if you win one of them, it ain't your fault. But I don't need no more. For sure.
I don't need no more for sure.
I don't like that life. I don't like to hurt women.
I don't like that life. I don't like to hurt women. He's contradicting himself. He's literally contradicting himself. So that means you hurt a lot of women. Yeah, you hurt a lot of women because you told them to hide. He's been paying them. Every time you sell a bean pie, that money goes to his mistresses. He's been hurting them for a long time. For a very long time, this man has been hurting women and kids. But we'll continue. It's almost done.
You can't be married to more than one and find peace. I tried everything I could. It ain't working.
So why didn't you stop? So if you tried it and failed and you said you were the religious leader of black men, so you didn't lean on your faith. You leaned on the flesh. You leaned on your manly needs, huh? Or your manly wants. You want to sow your royal oats. We almost done with this nigga.
So if you're a wise man, you leave stuff alone that you can't handle.
So why you didn't leave it alone?
And I can't say I'm the best handler of that kind of life. But my children, they stand up for me.
Here's the closing. Here's the brainwashing. Here's the brainwashing right now. Here's the brainwashing. He don't want nobody like me to interview this family and tell the truth. He's brainwashing them right now. He loves the kids that he's never shown to the public. He's shown the 9 with Khadijah, but he ain't showed those other ones. He loved them so much he hit them. What Drake say? I wasn't hiding you from my child. I was hiding the world from my son. What he say?
See, my children know I'm not a dirty man. And those of my children that were produced from those women, they can tell you what I've done to make them all a family.
Make them all a family. Make them all a family. Minister Farrakhan, you've been the leader, the religious leader, for 45 years. Why haven't we seen your family? No, you don't believe you're gonna make it to next year's that's why he called it the Swan song. He thinks he's going all up into the wheel. he's trying to get his seat.
Only one. And that's why you all should pay honor and respect to Mother Khadijah.
Now listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Look how he done brainwashed his wife, though. Look how he brainwashed his wife. Check this shit out.
That's why every time you see her, thank her for being.
Here's the brainwashing, y'all. Look how he brainwashed his wife.
To me, a believing friend. Don't think she likes that.
Oh, don't think she likes it, but you're going to put up with this shit because I'm Minister Farrakhan. I'm the king of this shit. You ain't got no job. Where you going to go? Where you gonna go? I know you don't like it, but you're gonna go in that kitchen. You're gonna go in that kitchen and make that bean pie, that bean soup. Listen.
What woman would?
What one? So why didn't you stop, nigga? Why didn't you put your dick in your pants? Because you wanted to. Abuse of power. I didn't touch those women in those classes, only the ones that was for me. How about the one at home that you married?
Well, there's a lot of women that agree with that. Yeah, you the second one.
So he says the number one is Khadijah, and there's no other woman in the world that would agree to the lifestyle that he's lived in secrecy, not in private, in secrecy, not in private, y'all, in secrecy. There's a difference.
Not you ain't the first. But the first don't agree with that a damn bit. But if you want to get in the family, you say, oh, that's nice. Until the third one comes. Sisters, don't let men play you while I'm gone.
Sisters, don't let men play you while I'm gone. He's repenting right now. Because he knows if a savvy man like me meets those women or CBS offers $20,000 for an interview, this is who he's talking to right now. He's not talking to the congregation that's going to keep his secrets. He ain't talking to them. He's talking to NBC, Fox News, CNN, a YouTube channel with a budget. He don't want y'all to go interview these women. So he's prepping them right now. Here we go.
None of these men tell you they're justified in having more than one wife.
Woo! But none of these men tells you he's justified. So not the new leader of the Nation of Islam. He can't have more than one wife. Only you and Elijah? Man, this is too easy, man. This is too easy. This is too easy. Too easy.
When you haven't done nothing with the woman that you got.
Oh, but your woman didn't sign up for it, and neither did she want it. So what did you do with the woman you got? You abused her emotionally. She gave you 9 kids and you still wanted more. You had a insatiable appetite for sleeping with women. You was basically a rock star, Lewis.
So, when America's pulled into the war,
all right, there we go.
They're coming for me because they can't leave me out here.
Yeah, we got that. That's all I wanted to show y'all, man. Yeah. Anyways, anybody want to beam in? Anybody want to beam in? I done lit a big ass firestorm. And this is all out of his mouth. It ain't nothing that I made up. So if you guys want to beam in, I can keep on talking. I have no problem talking. But in the meantime, between time, you guys feel free to call in. There's the number. But this is what I tell y'all about people brainwashing. This is brainwashing 101. Not only has he brainwashed the people that are clapping, he done told a woman to stay against what she ultimately wanted to do. And he's a religious leader. So you guys got to understand there's a difference when a man is on the street versus a man that says he is basically the messenger of God and he's here to save all the black people from all the white people. How can I dare a man to beam in and defend this? You can talk. Fred never gonna cut you off. You need help? Here's the link. I want to see a man beam in and not hide behind an avatar and defend this. I challenge you. I challenge any man to beam in and defend this. I'm going to go against my wife's will. I'm going to say things to make her stay, whatever he used. And not only do I keep the secret, my wife keeps the secret. But someone's going to offer her $100,000 because guess what? Y'all saw the size of that crowd. That was Xavier's Day. Xavier's Day. Xavier's Day is like the Super Bowl for the Nation of Islam. They basically make their pilgrimage. But as you can see at the size of that crowd, you got more Nation of Islam members eating baby back ribs than eating bean pies. The money ain't right. Something just ain't right. It just ain't right. See, men would rather hide behind another man instead of living with integrity. I ain't lying. They said he saved a lot of black people. Okay. He's also been complicit in killing people. Khalid Muhammad. I mean, sunflower seeds. And Malcolm X, El Haj Malik El Shabazz. And rather than people discuss what I presented, you know what they'll talk about? Why are you talking bad about the minister? Why are you following him? Why don't you answer this question? Where's the family portrait at? You know, from first grade to second grade to third grade. Why that's not in your mosque, in your temples? Riddle me that. Why it's not in your temple? This man emotionally abused his wife, abused women in the temple, told them to keep a secret, and now he's dying. According to the title, Swan Song, he repents. That's fine. You can repent, but you've been living a lie. Been living a lie for all these years. This man's been living a lie. How come he's never told the Nation of Islam outside of this moment publicly that he has wives? More than 3. Ain't that what he said? More than 3. Then the second one comes, and the third one comes. He ain't want to keep on going. It would have been a catastrophe. And he's kept his wife against her will. He satisfied her financially. There's a difference when a regular man is, say, it's a difference when a man like me is doing this. If I did it. I'm not going to answer no unknown calls. I'm not answering no unknown calls. Not doing it. Use your real number. It's a cult. It's a black cult. And he knows how to speak to the black people. He knows he got to talk. He got to talk in theater. I'm not answering it. I'm not going to answer it. So you got to come with your real number. I want to see the family portrait. He won't do it. He won't do it. And you guys are more than welcome to beam in. What's up, Hannibal?
Hello?
You good, Hannibal?
Oh, so what's up?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Hannibal. I'm sorry. I had to turn it down.
It's all good. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, man, it's sad that this man did that to that woman, and he's hiding his family. And, we have like normalized that type of behavior in the black community, where we think it's cool to have like multiple families, not knowing that, you know, the children suffer at the end of the day. You know, you can't even build wealth like that if you have more than one wife.
Yep.
You know, because once you die, now everybody's fighting over your money.
Yep.
You know, so it's a lesson to be learned. But if people don't want to look at his situation and Elijah Muhammad's situation, then, you know, we gonna continue to be stuck in the situation as a collective.
Right.
You know, a lot of people give me pushback when I say like stop doing that type of stuff, because it just creates nothing but confusion. Like overall, it's just not cool, man.
It's not.
You know, and the same people that's talking about wealth building are the same ones that got multiple families. It's impossible to build wealth like that. I don't care what nobody say. No, I haven't seen nobody done it, and I don't think it ever happened. And speaking on the Tupac situation, I like how you broke that down, because I always felt the same about Tupac. He was putting on the front, but he really wanted to just, he really cared about his people and just wanted to be regular. I don't think he was, you know, really into that whole thug life, gangster lifestyle. He was just trying to, you know, get the people's attention and then, you know, reveal who he truly is, you know. And if people paid attention, like when he got shot up the first time, before he got shot up, he had made a song dedicated to black women. And that was, due to him and his mother's relationship. And then he gets hit with the rape charge from the black woman and then gets shot up. And then once he gets out of prison and make All Eyes on Me, that's when he comes out with a song called You Wonder Why They Called You, the B word.
Yep.
See, his perspective was starting to change because he was getting older and he was seeing the BS that black people do to each other. And, got to keep your head up. Hold on, which song is that? I think it's Dear Mama. One of those songs. The song, the lyric that bothered me is when he said, even though you're a crack fiend, you still a black queen.
Queen, mama.
Yeah, that bothers me.
Black queen.
I mean, he was crying for help, and you can tell that he was kind of angry that his mama fell off like that. But also, it was just like he didn't hold her accountable for making a bad decision. And I hate that part because I've witnessed that in the hood, and black men who are raised by their mothers, they love that song. I get it. I'm not saying don't love your mother, but some idiot's going to say that I'm talking down. I don't give a fuck. But the mothers, they just got this. It's a pattern of them just making bad decisions. And it's like, oh, you my mother, it's okay, but it's really not okay, Also, people don't want to look at the fact that his mother took him away from his father, because the truth is his father did not run out on his family. She took him and ran with Mutulu Shakur. She basically kidnapped him, and this is facts. His father did not know where he was at until Tupac got shot up, and Tupac didn't know nothing about his father till he got shot up the first time. So I'm not talking down on her, but what she did was just flat out wrong. And if you listen to one of his interviews, Tupac explained why he was out of control like that, because he didn't have his father around him. So if he did have his father, he probably would have been a better person and still alive. So, nobody's perfect, but we just have to point those things out and stop glorifying his celebrity and his mom's celebrity due to him being a celebrity. It was just bad. They were just making bad decisions, man. But Tupac is one of my favorite artists too. So I just wanted to say my piece on that, And I'm gonna fall back because I'm on my way to work. So
I appreciate it. Get there safe, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. And it's not, and I see the comments in the chat. I personally when you doing like a podcast, you get the brightest light that everyone can see to illuminate the truth. And that's who Tupac is. It could be anybody. All you gotta do is replace Tupac with the guy on your street. That's all you gotta do. And we just sit back and we allow these niggas to con us. Louis Farrakhan is a god to some people. Him and his wives. So that makes his wives goddesses. The one god and the one goddesses. I'm waiting on somebody to call in and defend this. You know how they can't defend it. They're going to say, why are you talking bad about the man that's helped so many black people? Well, Marvin Gaye. he helped a lot of black people. He still had a baby with a 14-year-old. I don't respect him no more. I just found that shit out last week. What was that, last week, 2 weeks ago? Right? Didn't Judas save a lot of black people too? I want someone to call in and defend this, or beam in and defend it. I really would love someone to defend this. You know why they're not going to defend it? Because they got daughters and a wife and a girlfriend. That's why. That's why. They can't get on here and defend this, and they got a wife at home. They can't defend it, man. You can't defend this when you got a daughter about to go to college. How can you defend it? About to walk into high school next week. How can you defend this? Well, this is quiet in the church mouth in here, huh? Isn't it? It's quiet. No one beaming in. Nobody calling in. And I knew it was gonna be this way tonight. I knew ain't no one gonna challenge me on this. See, if I would have said this shit without using Farrakhan, all y'all niggas be coming. Why you come on disrespecting him? I ain't disrespecting him. I'm repeating what he said. How am I disrespecting him? And he said it. Yeah. I'm not answering it. All right, what's up?
What's happening, Fred, man? What's going on? I see what you got going on tonight, man. Hey, did you see that situation with Alex Jones where he getting sued? You know, you follow any of the details of that stuff?
No.
Okay, so that's the guy from InfoWars, the one that had that whole Sandy Hook, you know, that was conspiracy and the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that fool. Well, he getting sued right now, and comedically, his lawyers, his lawyer team sent 2 years of text messages to the plaintiff's lawyers. They had all kind of shit in there.
Wow.
So I don't even know how the fuck that happened. I just brought that up because I think it's funny, and it's funny too because like we won't hold each other accountable when shit like that happens. We'll just kind of like whisper, but other groups will go after each other when that kind of shit happens. They'll check them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll sue them. They'll put them in jail. They'll do whatever they can to go after them. We got to stay on code. We can't talk about certain people. We can't do certain shit. And then what happens is when you go to these funerals or you go to weddings, especially funerals, you'll figure out that daddy got a whole nother set of kids.
Yeah.
And you ain't know nothing about them. And it's like a whisper, and then it becomes a proof, and nobody believes it. Now you got one side fighting against another side, and it just turned into this big ass fucking mess. I think it's on a lower level. Like I get what you're doing, but at the same time, we got to look at it to another level because, like the gentleman was saying before, like you really can't build anything when you separate yourself out like that, and you don't really have time for your own family, let alone 2 and 3 families. It's impossible. You can't even fucking be there. It's not realistic. I just think that sometimes the religious stuff. I mean, everybody needs what they need for the religious stuff. I don't necessarily believe in none of that stuff, but I don't knock anybody for their religion. That's what they might need because of that mental health and some other shit. So I don't even really get into that too heavy. I just know that some people just do certain things, and we know what people do, and nobody says something. Even though you might not personally know, somebody close to that person know what's going on, and they ain't saying shit. They quiet because they on code, and that's the problem. Everybody trying to be on code and trying to keep themselves to the point where they don't hear anything. You see, T.D. Jakes got a little bit of slack when people left his church recently.
I heard that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, same thing. You can't talk about certain, like, people are so sensitive to the point where if you're saying something to correct somebody or correct or constructive criticism, you know, it just gets blown out of proportion. So I think all of that stuff has to be looked at. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I think where you're going, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I think on a lower level, like I said, I think we got to look at it on the lower level because entertainers are easy because everybody knows who they are. But on the lower level, we know when we go to these funerals, there's a whole nother set of kids over there. We know that happens more often than not with people fighting over probate, and they got to bring birth certificates to prove that you related to grandmama and them, and you related to granddaddy, and that ain't your kid, and you test and that probate shit. I don't know if anybody ever went through that shit. People be fighting over property for like years. They be fighting over property for years because granddaddy, whoever, ain't got no damn will. And then he'll have his set of kids that he claimed that everybody knew that was his kids. And then he'll have a whole nother set of kids that ain't nobody saying nothing about that coming, that he just signed the birth certificate somewhere. And it's a giant mess. And you got old people. By the time that happens, you're talking like 40-year-old people fighting and arguing about mama and them. Which sounds crazy because you think about little kids doing that, not no 40-year-old, 50-year-old people doing it. But it happens more often than not.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and get off, Fred. Appreciate you, man.
All right, drive safe tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, all the time. Yeah, man. I mean, here, if you are a Louis Farrakhan supporter and you think it's right for him to go against his wife's wishes and bring these women into his house and hide them, come on in and explain it to me, man. Explain it. Come on. I'm interested tonight. We got 50 more minutes. Come on in. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Just gonna shadow box. You're gonna shadow box and then scream in frustration and call me a coon. You're gonna say I hate black people. That's cool. I do. If that makes you feel better. You know what I mean? I'm just a what term did I give myself? Damn, man, I should have cracker coon. I don't know. I'm both of them. I'm a cracker and a coon. So yeah, I'll just it doesn't offend me. I accept it. I accept who I am in your life. Oh man, Farrakhan told you his wife didn't want him. His wife caught him cheating. $708. What's up?
Yeah, I just left a voicemail because I think you got your information wrong about Marvin Gaye, bro.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, the girl wasn't 14; she was 16. There's plenty of books out there about his life and things like that.
Oh.
You know?
Okay, 15.
She was 16.
He was having sex with her at 15 then.
He had a baby with her when she was 16. Now, in that time period, in the 50s and 60s, the age gap situation was different than it is today. We all know that. I made a comment in the comment section. Both my grandparents got married pretty young. My grandmother got married at 16, and she is a little bit older than Marvin Gaye. So talk about Elvis. You know, he was having sex with Priscilla when she was 13 or 14. Talk about that first before you start tearing us down. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
No, I'm gonna keep on talking about people that I relate to. I don't relate to Elvis, but Elvis is a piece of shit too. I have no respect for Elvis. None, zero, zilch, nada. But people in the chat don't want to talk about Elvis. I just found this out last week. The man, I'm not accepting unknown calls, man. I told you, I'm not doing it tonight. Numbers on the bottom of the screen. And I'm going to pull up the article in her own voice, in her own words, because so we can just get the niggas want to defend grown men who are sick. You're wasting your time. Let's pull up the article. Marvin Gaye. This shit struck me. The dark side of Marvin Gaye. All right, let's see how old she was. Let me find it. I read it last week. Here it is, right? She was 15, man. Let me enlarge it. So that means he was fucking her at 14. They had the baby at 15. So that means he was fucking her at 14. It's just sick. It's just sick how we just sit here and just read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. If she had the baby at 15, then that means he was fucking her at 14. So Elvis Presley and Marvin Gaye are pieces of shit. And I just found this out. This shit, I skipped a couple of breaths. When I heard this. And let me explain this to the pro-black crowd. Whenever we're building, you know what we say? Oh, we gotta buy black. Our wives gotta be black. Our bank gotta be black. Everything, our clothes gotta be black. Our underwear gotta be black. Our socks gotta be black. And then when we talking about problems, oh no, we ain't got no black problems now. Oh no black problems. No. Black people don't do no wrong. Nah. I don't worry about nothing. I don't worry about it at all. I'm not going to Memphis. And I didn't know about Elvis till I was like 30. So I was in my 30s. That's how much I never listened to him. I tried to get Karl Malone's son on. He read the comments and we spoke on Instagram, but he decided not to come on. And I wish I had known about Karl Malone when he was a player. I had season tickets to the Clippers. I would have took a sign. I done conned y'all. The white man is Farrakhan's friend. Y'all don't believe me? You like to hear it? Here it go. All right, y'all done reading that? All right, let me help y'all real quick. I'm just having fun tonight, man. This is too easy. Easy. Let me help y'all. I'm just going to help y'all and make y'all feel better. You know, the white man, Farrakhan hates the government, right? He calls them racist, snakes. What else he calls them? He calls them something else too. While my internet is freezing. I rebuke you in the name of Satan. I rebuke you in the name of all the coons in the world. There we go. Here, y'all want to see it? You see the date? January 9th, 2019. Florida congressman calls for halting federal funds to the Nation of Islam. All this time, y'all thought it was your bean pies. All this time, y'all thought it was the final call. No. It's the government. The government been subsidizing the Nation of Islam for over 30 years. They got the security contracts. They got the AIDS money. They got about $5 million in AIDS money. Everything I say, you can Google it. Yeah, I think Karl Malone's a piece of shit. I think Epstein is a piece of shit. I think Elijah Muhammad is a piece of shit. I mean, it's I don't change. If my cousin raped a little girl, I think that he's a piece of shit. I'm not changing. I don't have to contour my integrity. He's been lying. He's been lying to y'all all this time. Oh, y'all can read the article. Just Google Sun Sentinel, Google the title, and you can read the rest of the article. All right. And as you guys saw in the Swan song, remember, he used to sell out the Forum, Madison Square Garden. Now look at the Swan song. Now you see why. Here's why the government has to fund Farrakhan. Watch this.
Preaching to black people when they want to use your bodies. Here you can't even get to Senate. Came.
Here's why. How many people do you see there, man? You mean to tell me the Nation of Islam members can't go to their Super Bowl? There's a better angle. No, that's not a good angle. I need a real. I'm going to find the angle for y'all. He's basically in a church. He's in a temple, the most famous temple there. Here it is. No, that's not a good one. There we go. Here it is. Perfect. There you go. You can't see it? I'll enlarge it for you. This is all the people that went this year after a 2-year hiatus to go to the Nation of Islam Super Bowl. It's called Savior's Day. February 25th every year, that weekend. Somewhere around there. There's not a lot of people. Was it 1,000 people in there? And if I'm not talking about it, you start your platform and talk about it. And talk about you start your platform, and your first video should be Fred is a liar and a coon. I gave you your first title. It don't do nothing to me. Yeah, if they release Epstein, I'll definitely do a video on that shit. Hell yeah. He's a piece of shit too. All of them are. I'm not discriminating against motherfuckers that rape people. Why would I do that? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Not much, man. So, did you watch the first half of the show?
Nah, bro, I've been cleaning it up.
Oh, okay.
Going through, man, shit. You see it, a new setup. You see how I don't even know how it looks.
I can't see it right now. Now let's go to 85. I'll take this off and. Oh, you made it smaller.
Nah,
you made it more compressed it.
Look like it a little bit, but shit, it kind of look better, huh? This is an accident. I've been cleaning up all day.
Okay. So if a man goes against his wife's wishes and takes on more women, is that cool or not? That's what we're talking about. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we were talking about.
I thought you was talking in general. I thought you asked me a question.
Yes. I mean, that's basically what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who you talking about Elijah Muhammad again, or you talking about Farrakhan?
Farrakhan. Let me share this real quick.
So he has multiple wives?
Oh yeah. No, not wives. Only one wife. But here we go. Let me play it. Let me show this. This is This is a sold out crowd, September 14th, 1985. As you guys can see here, he went from that to what I just showed you. Oh, whatever Epstein is. It's another one. That girl, that woman. She got that black book. They need to interview her. Someone need to go on and give her $10 million and interview her. I don't know how she's gonna spend it, but they need to go on and give it. It went from sold out in 1985 to this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, they can do what they want with me, man. I don't care. You can put me in a devil's uniform, whatever you want. I don't mind. Not offended. So yeah, so I can't replay the whole thing, but I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. Shit. Somebody's supposed to be calling in from that number. Well, when I talk about religion, they come in, man. Shit, we gonna. I guess religion is the ticket then. All right, here we go. Library. It is Swan Song.
All praise is due to Allah.
It is right here.
Because women in your life is a trial. Women in your life becomes your biggest test. The Holy Quran says one is better for you if you but knew, but you get more than one and you'll find out why one is better. No. There's a time and a place for everything. But women are not to be played with. So those of you study guide 18, I have a warning in there in red. Don't do that.
Don't take on wives.
That's not for you.
Hold on, bro.
Well, is it for you?
Yeah. Kyle told me to play this and he gone on. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mr. Henderson? What you got?
Fred, what I got for you is celebrate your victory, Fred.
What'd I do?
You done hushed the Nation of Islam. I don't know where they at. They always in here, Fred. They always in here. Why are you talking about the minister? Fred, what's your issue with the nation?
Oh man.
Where they at right now, Fred?
Where they at?
Celebrate your victory, Fred. I'm about to
run the victory lap. I got my Crenshaw hoodie on. I'm about to run my victory lap.
For sure. That's I've been waiting. You know
we got close to 300 people in here. I don't know why. Where they at?
Fred, because they can't defend it.
No, they can't defend it. His wife said no, but he said yeah because he's the minister.
Because he's the minister.
Uh-huh. I can go against my wife's will. Women have no power in my house. I can sleep with who I want to sleep with. If they get pregnant, you got to accept it.
Fred, he was talking about, I don't even know. I mean, granted, I'm not a nation of the, I don't know what he was talking about. Like you said he was doing repentance.
Yeah.
It sounds like he might have been. I mean, maybe he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they repent in Islam.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Doing that, but trying to get
right. Let me get 831 in. What's up, man?
How you doing, Fred?
Hey, how you doing, bro? What's up?
Good. Man, I was actually in bed. I had called the night about an hour ago. But then I woke up and
you know you can't miss the show, man.
Yeah, I woke up, saw your topic. I was like, man, let me listen to this for a minute. But I will say that, like, when I heard about, I think I heard about it first on your show.
Mm-hmm.
About Mr. Farrakhan.
One sec, let me get this call. Go ahead. Call in after this call, 336. But go ahead.
Yeah, what the minister did, what he was involved in regards to having multiple wives and how that was kept secret for such a long time. Man, I really want the brothers to speak on that. I want the brothers that are part of the Nation of Islam to speak on that. Come on and talk about how that's justified. For me, I'll tell you, when I heard it, man, it hurt me so bad. I was hurt by it. And yeah, because I looked at Mr. Farrakhan as a really upstanding, individual, and more like a father figure in some ways. And when I heard that was what was going on, ever since I've heard that, and I verified it when I listened to that Swan song, and he admitted it. Ever since then, man, I can't even listen to the guy anymore. I can't listen.
It's hard to listen. I'm with you the same way.
I can't listen to him. It's like his sermons have he just sounds like a immense hypocrite. I mean, you listen to some of his most powerful speeches that he gave, maybe 2 decades ago. I actually went to the Million Man March. I was there, at the time my son was just born, and young wife and everything. Went up there and spent the day up there, and it's just, man, I tell you, the one thing I guess one of the viewpoints on it is that there were a lot of people that had a very bad history, and God used them. When you talk about biblical stories, you talk about David. David was a murderer. King David, he had one of his top generals wanted to sleep with the top general's wife, Bathsheba, right? And sent that general out to be killed, knowing that he was going to be murdered, right? And then ended up marrying his wife, and but he repented of that. He went into sackcloth and ashes. That's the difference. Same thing with Paul, wrote the New Testament. Right, he was a murderer. He was murdering Christians before he actually met Christ on the road to Damascus. This is the story, right? And that changed his life, where he actually wrote the Bible. So God can take people who have really dark paths, and make them powerful tools for mission to save souls and bring people out of dark. However, the key word is repentance, right? You cannot live in that. You can't live in that sin and live a hypocritical life.
Amen.
That's completely different.
Right.
So that for me, that was painful for me though.
Right.
Very painful. And now I can't stand and listen to him. I really can't.
I don't listen to him. Every time I ain't gonna lie, every time I hear him, it's like a comedic experience for me.
Wow.
Because everybody's just, yeah, minister, yeah, this and that. But you hiding your kids, man. Imagine if I hid Dre from y'all. I said, you know what, y'all? I've been meaning to tell y'all. Me and Dre been down since. It's my best friend, my soulmate. I got mixed kids. I just pop up on the in the gangster league, man. Y'all be like, what else he hiding? You know what I mean? I ain't never put. Man. But anyways, go ahead, Elicit. Mr.
Yeah.
Henry.
So this is my only thing that I take. So, as far as I'm concerned, from my knowledge, with dealing with the Islamic faith, they are allowed to have multiple wives as long as they can provide for all of them equally. So it's not necessarily a manner of him having multiple wives that's reprehensible. Because according to the faith, I'm not Muslim, so I don't know. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, they're allowed to have multiple wives as long as they can cater to them equally. So my issue with no Muslim pulling up right now with what you've displayed tonight, Fred, is that nobody's representing that. Nobody's representing that. So truly, what is Farrakhan trying to get ahead of? You follow what I'm saying? Because the doctrine is that they can have multiple wives. So what is he worried about getting ahead of?
Oh yeah, because he's been lying for 40 years, man. Imagine the world doesn't know you have all these kids and you have some physical ailments that the doctor said you don't have much long to live. He's 88, and by all, and that's a hell of an age to live to. And obviously he's gotten some type of information because he called this the Swan song. And I'm just using deductive reasoning. He doesn't believe he's gonna be here much longer. So he's prepping the Nation of Islam to not believe what's about to come out when these people need the money.
Fred, my other thing is like, I'm not sure that Farrakhan speaks for the Nation of Islam.
Yeah, he's the leader.
Are you? I don't know, man. I think the Nation of Islam might be fractured, like to mainstream.
Yeah, it's small groups, but he's the biggest one.
Yeah, he's the biggest one. But there's a lot of Nation of Islam representatives that do not fuck with Farrakhan at all.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
There's people who started their own.
Yeah. They don't fuck with Farrakhan at all. They don't agree with him, as Fred said, involving the government or the moves that he was doing with Scientology. They don't agree with that either. Like Farrakhan's been making a lot of amendments. He's been doing a lot.
White people in the nation.
White people in the nation, like Scientology, I mean, on face value, it's practically something white people just created. You know what I'm saying? But they are hand in hand with the Nation of Islam. There's a lot of followers of Elijah Muhammad that separated themselves from Farrakhan because he did that. So
right. No, you're right. Kyle, go ahead.
Yeah.
You want to?
I'm out, Fred. You guys have a good night.
All right, appreciate you.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man, it's a little disappointing though, man. If he got like sick with kids and stuff like that, I'm gonna be kind of sad, man, because I like Farrakhan. I like
Kyle, why is it disappointed? Like I look at you, I listen to you. Let me turn my hold on. I look at you, I listen to you. You done been in the church on Sundays before. I know you have. You know what I'm saying? You got a big mama just like I got a big mama. I know you do. Nigga, the pastor got many motherfuckers. Come on, this ain't new.
Listen, that don't mean that I'd be disappointed in that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, when you hold somebody to a higher standard because they carrying the whole religion or the whole church, it's kind of like, you gotta be more prayed up than everybody else, damn near. Like you gotta be on like focus. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be one with God at all times, or everything is gonna come falling down for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, so for me, I mean, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because we already lack strong leaders already in the black community already. So when you have one, then you see this type of stuff. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Kyle, you
Another
think
one.
Farrakhan is a strong leader?
Shit, I mean, if you and that's not even think so. Shit, you know what I mean?
I'm asking you though.
I mean, I like what he said for black folks. You know what I'm saying? When he speak up for black folks, I mean, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if okay, him or Jesse Jackson, who you got?
No, he asked you
None
a
of them
question,
niggas.
man. Is he a strong leader? But we
Hawthorne.
gonna let Kyle think about it. We're gonna let Kyle think about it. 609, what's up, man?
Take Frederick Hawthorne, man.
Yo,
Hey, what's
good
up?
evening.
What's up, 609?
I'm listening to your show, and you're saying why any brothers from the nation is not calling in. Well, they're not calling in because we really don't care what you think about the ministry.
Yes.
You know, just like you say you don't care what brothers think about you, well, the followers of Minister Farrakhan don't care about what you think. It's their choice who they want to follow. If they feel that Minister Farrakhan is making a difference in their life, that's their life, not your life. So if you don't agree with him, you don't agree with his lifestyle, you don't agree with his teachings, that's on you, brother. You got the right to choose your leader or whoever you believe in. First of all, you don't believe in too much of anything. I seen your movie, The 9 Wise. It's pure garbage, man. You're just doing a fictional movie that you can't prove none of that crap that you put in there. That woman, Ali's wife, said, ain't nobody going to a hotel room and talk to the messenger like that. So everything you're putting out there is just pure garbage. I don't know what your purpose is. I think you just want something to talk about, or you're coming after the Nation of Islam, because there's no perfection in anything out here. There's no perfection in man. There's no perfection in any religion. No perfection anywhere, not even in your life, Fred. I bet if people examine your life, they're going to find things that they can talk about. So I think the Nation of Islam just listens to you and goes, this brother don't make no sense. But whoever, the 199 people who listen to you, or 200, they want to get on your bandwagon and hate another black man because his lifestyle might be different than theirs. You talked about the government. You don't even understand about the dope busters and how the government, the Nation isn't got a contract with the government. It's because of the dope busters back in the early 90s when they cleaned up some projects and they applied for a security contract, just like everybody else has the right to apply for security contracts. We all pay taxes. Muslims pay taxes. So why can't, they benefit from tax money that's being put out there? As long as they're doing good work, it doesn't matter where the money comes from. Good work is good work. So, your show is probably going to be my last time to listen to because it's pure garbage. It's nothing new.
Well, hang up
you
now.
want to talk about the ministry?
No, he should hang up now. He should hang up now.
Can I ask
and save your electricity. Hang up now, nigga.
Can I ask you some questions?
So now I'm a nigga, right? I didn't call you a nigga.
Hang up now.
So all
Ain't
of a
nobody
sudden I'm
called
a
you
nigga now, right?
You didn't ask.
So you see what you produce? Nothing, absolutely nothing.
That's why
brother.
I said. So why are you here?
So take it, because you know what? I just stumbled across you tonight. I just wanted to see what foolish talk you had.
It's
going
super
on
foolish.
Tonight.
Foolish
you're just
2.0. I'm foolish
you
2.0.
talking about all these other people being a hustler. You're just
I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
Yeah, you're a
It
hustler.
ain't where I've been.
Yeah, so.
But where I'm
glad
about
you
to go.
To the people.
I'm a hustler,
I'm glad
baby.
you admitted to the people.
I did.
That you a hustler.
I'm a hustler. So is Farrakhan.
So I'm glad you admit it.
So is
and
Farrakhan.
You're right. No need for me to stay on this line any longer.
You're right.
He's a phenomenal hustler. That nigga bring $1 million niggas to Washington, D.C. Spend all that money on them. That's a phenomenal hustler.
Man, phenomenal, man. But yeah, man, it's okay. We got more people calling. Okay, I'm glad y'all waking up, man.
Fred, let me get the Muslims. Let me get them.
Okay, it's 267. I don't know who this is. I ain't mad. I'm having fun.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Fred?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Shaq, calling from New Jersey.
You calling from Sammy Davis?
From Trenton, New Jersey.
Oh, Trenton, New Jersey.
Shout out Jersey.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, brother? I love your show, but I have a couple questions. Like, I feel like it's a big topic you're talking about today about Farrakhan. Cause, my dad put on Farrakhan since I said 88, 1990. I used to live in Atlanta, and as I did the man, he might did all that, but I think like it's good. It's good to get the man on the show because like I ain't say you bad because you're talking behind his back because he can't hear you, and I'm not bashing you for that. But you know what I'm saying? He's like ever since I've been following him, like the man is like powerful as like speaking at as the books and signs and like I mean he might have his flaws. Everybody have their flaws in life. That's what God gotta what I mean. But I mean, your topic is your topic, bro. But it's like you need somebody to defend him by here because I would like to have him on the show and listen and y'all go at it because bro, you be like you be really like, you know what I mean? I see you doing your little reading, this and that, but what happened in the past is like, I don't like, I don't really like what happened in the past. A lot of people did bad stuff in their past. That's like a person get locked up. You know what I'm saying? They did it, but they didn't mean to do it. And then they come home and be the goodest person after that. You know what I'm saying, brother? I like I said, I love your show and everything, but I feel that I feel you come behind the man. The man doesn't here to defend himself, or you could have like one of his representatives here. But love, peace, and happiness to you, bro. I love your show. I'm still watching, but that's all I had to really say.
Yeah, but I feel like y'all should get to talk to him though. Like you should I feel like for as confident you are that Farrakhan doesn't know Fred is talking about him, I feel like Farrakhan should be available though. Like where do you follow Farrakhan? At your mosque? Or do you live in a place where you can get the last call? Like Farrakhan, where's he at?
Well, you just gotta follow out. Like we have all types of Muslims in Jersey.
Follow,
so, we follow. But like I said, I've been following since 88, 1990, and the man like he's speaking nothing but the truth, and it's like I mean, a man, he's doing his job, what he's supposed to do. Like, if he did do in the past, I'm sorry, people do things bad. But you learn from your mistakes. But from this 30, I know he ain't doing the past 30 years doing this raping or raping little girls and that. And the past 30, 40 years, I've been listening to him, and I'm 46. So, I get a prayer. I don't have nothing against it. Like I said, I love Fred's show. But I just feel like the man he can't defend himself. So that's how I feel.
I agree with you. Like no man is beyond. Every man is bigger than his mistake. I feel you too. Like we can't hold, in my opinion, every man has the ability to grow. So I feel you, but Farrakhan should, he should be available.
Oh my God.
So what you think, Fred?
Oh no, I just saw something online that's funny as hell. I'll show y'all in a second. But
yeah, but yeah, brother. Like I said, I appreciate the show, but like I said, if the man was here, or you had one of his representatives, or can stand up, you could have done your research and say, look, I'm having the show tonight.
No, I've done that already. I've had them all on here.
By the thousands.
Oh, my bad.
I've had them all on here, and I don't have to anymore at this point.
Yeah. Farrakhan, man. Farrakhan right now. Well, I don't know right now. I ain't gonna lie. I've been lacking up a little bit because I ain't around here because I know they say he's getting older. But like I say, like he say like I said, bro, like each their own. Like
Yep.
I said, I can't bet the man. I love the man. The man he's like a pastor, and like I go to church.
Don't.
I listen to it all. I listen to it all, brother. I'm gonna keep it real. I listen to whatever, like history. Like I'm all into it. So I'm all in one. So I couldn't discriminate. But like you say, we did it. Like I ain't see it, and you ain't see it. So but keep the show going, man. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to ask.
Appreciate you.
The man wasn't there to defend himself. That's all. Or have somebody want to defend it.
Yeah, they've all been here. I appreciate you calling in though. They've all been here at one point or another.
I love your show, man. I'm always on Jersey South, baby.
I appreciate you staying up with
I
us.
watch your show every day.
Even though we may disagree.
And I need to try to get them movies, man. I'm trying to watch the movies.
You better.
I'm trying to get to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, I love y'all, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Stay safe, man. Keep good word up, man.
It's all love. All right, man. Yeah, man. Even when you disagree with me, I still let you talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, Wesley Muhammad ran circles around this, and he would have let Elijah Muhammad fuck his daughter. Shit, he can have them circles. He won. Hey, no way in hell I'll let an old ass man fuck my daughter, and she be the 12th wife.
Never.
Yeah, come on, man. He ain't no motherfucking leader in his household if he let his daughter sleep with a nasty old man. You know what I mean? Shit.
But in the name of
nigga talking about he won a debate, but he'll let his daughter sleep with a 70-year-old nasty old white man. I mean, nasty old man. Yeah, he won the argument, but he lost his daughter. Daddy, you would have let me sleep with an old man? Daddy?
Fred, where do you follow them at though? Like,
where do I follow them at?
I'm saying, like, where do you follow?
Like when I do research and stuff. So I go, the internet, Google. 302. What's up?
Yo. Can you hear me?
Very well. You got to roll your windows up. Roll your windows up.
Okay, but you hear me now better?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, Fred. Hey, look, before I get started. Hey, man, your video of Keith Thurman walking down the street in his neighborhood and not one person, like, acknowledge him or even, like, stop by. He walking in his community. That video you did was hilarious. And that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. That was your best video ever.
All 30 seconds of it. All 30 seconds of it.
Yeah. Keith Thurman got the biggest mouth, had the biggest mouth welterweight division. We had to deal with him for 5 or 6 years, and he had so much to say about everybody. Bud Crawford, Danny, Sean Porter. He had so much to say about everybody. Earl Spence, and he ain't even the man in his city. That's what it killed me about these dudes. You ain't even the man in your city, and you have everybody's name in your mouth. Like, be the man in your city first. Right. And you proved that. You proved that with that video. Much respect to you for that. Hey, but get back to the Nation of Islam. The last couple of calls you had, bruh, they all apologists for the Nation of Islam. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. My cousin is in the Nation of Islam, and when he went to prison, he was doing thug shit. He went to prison. He came out Nation of Islam, and I actually got to talk to him. He actually opened up a car dealership, successful car dealership, and he's living on the principles of the Nation of Islam. And I seen how it changed him. It genuinely changed him, and I seen it in my eyes that when you see somebody change, right, kind of like the rapper Loon, where everybody saw Loon go in the music industry. He come out a Muslim, and he really genuinely changed. That's the same thing that happened to my cousin, and so just out of respect for my cousin, I've kept a lot of my personal feelings to myself. However, when you speak and you speak upon the Nation of Islam, I agree with you 90% of the time, right? The only problem I got with you, Nation of Islam, is like my parents, they from the 60s and 70s era. They know there's a lot of flaws in the Nation of Islam. A lot of black people do, but a lot of black people, y'all got to understand, black people from the old timers, they were taught not to publicly show your contentious disagreement with other black people in the public, because black people were taught in the old school that even if you disagree with another black person, don't let the white person hear it because it's going to seem like you guys are at civil war with each other. So it's best to bite your tongue if you are in disagreement. So a lot of black people already knew from the Malcolm X situation that the Nation of Islam was no good. But just out of respect for the Nation of Islam being black people and uplifting black people and changing black people, a lot of black people kept their mouth closed. But see, in this generation like you got a platform and you speaking on it. A lot of black people agree with you. But see, a lot of black people say like, damn, that Hawthorne dude out there in California, he on it. But see, you're of the few percent, you're that small percent of people, you just don't care. The truth is the truth, wrong is wrong, and right is right. And that's why you're a leader. You're a leader. You a lot of people say Farrakhan leader. I say Fred Hawthorne is a leader because Fred Hawthorne is standing on principles. See, he's really standing on morals and ethics. So Fred is the leader. See, what Farrakhan did was, I'm gonna keep it funky. The Nation of Islam is a cult. Just like the Hebrew Israelites standing on the corner, yelling at black women, calling them names. That's all this stuff is a cult. The reason why Farrakhan got away for so long with black people is the same way Trump get away with his stuff, racism and bigotry, and his incompetence. The reason it's the same thing. Trump and white folks and black and Farrakhan and black folks, it's the same thing. What they do is this: they're both cult leaders, and this is how they do it. They both attack your emotions. See, when you're a cult leader, you don't stand on the truth. What you stand on is emotions. If you can attack somebody's emotions and you can grab on to people's emotions, you already got them. See, now the thing is this though, the black pain, Farrakhan rode on the black pain. That was his whole mission for the last 45 years. He said, let me ride on black people's pain and speak to their pain, and that way I can have them. See, he has a lot of flaws, but you don't see him because he's so articulate and he's such a good public speaker. You don't see all his flaws. That's the same thing Trump does. Trump is the most incompetent, illiterate dummy that we've ever had in the White House. But what Trump do? Trump hops on the underbelly, the underground swelling of white supremacy in America. And that even though he's not qualified for the job, he speaks to the heart of white people who are racist, but they can't be public. They can't be racist publicly. They're racist behind closed doors. And Trump speaks to those white people, and he gets into their emotions. That's the same thing that Farrakhan does, and that's what he's been getting away with. But see, you've been picking at it, and you've been like, he did this wrong, he did that wrong, he did that wrong. See, they don't like you because of that. So I want to let you know that I know I've been talking for a while, but I want to let you know that you speak for a lot of people, but you have the balls and you have the courageous spirit to publicly speak on it. So I'm proud of you. Keep it going. These other callers, they're apologists for Farrakhan. They really are apologists, and they're a part of the problem. So what you're doing, hey, keeping it 100 in its purest form. So yeah, I love Farrakhan. He's a great speaker. He spoke with black people. He's well studied. He speaks well, and he does it. But he was wrong in a lot of ways too. So that's all I got to say. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, we got KB Trump 2024.
He made some good points, though.
Yeah, he made some good points, and just like the Bible, the Quran will save a lot of people. It ain't no, the Quran and the Bible will save a lot of people, but the people that are curating it for you, they can't blatantly do that, man. They can't hide a whole family. They can't hide multiple families. They can't be Creflo Dollar and lie about offerings and tithes for 30, 40 years and buy a private jet, or show you a closet in his house that's as big as someone's house that's paying tithes to him. That preacher in Brooklyn.
Called it a prayer closet.
Yeah, the prayer closet, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? It's gone too far. It's commercialized now.
The prayer. Did you see that prayer closet, dog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a whole house. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is, man. But people still, I bet this church gonna be full this Sunday. Between media and more people, watch. It's like, man, it's a show. It's a show, you know, and so I honor the people who seek God. You know, it's not the man, it's God. People say, "Oh no, it's God." If you're a religious leader, you don't get credit for helping people. It's God. How vain of you to say it was me. That's a whole contradiction in itself. If you, man, anyways. So whoever he or she is, yeah, I'm lying about Farrakhan. Yeah. Farrakhan got all these women. Show me the family, man. Show me, DM me the pictures. If I'm lying, show me a Christmas picture. Show me all the pictures. Show me the
So how you know he got random kids out there? Like
he said it.
He said it?
Man, damn, man. You wasn't here though.
See, how can you tell that Allah is not displeased with me? Because he never left me. I'm successful in whatever I do. He hasn't turned away from me. But I thank Allah for those sisters.
Oh, that's him, not me. Those sisters.
Because each of them has been my teacher.
Each of them has been my teacher.
How are you going to deal with women if you don't know them? 75% of the messenger's work is with women. He didn't call you out to put you over his class. Ask about me in my class.
In my class. He said my class.
Ask about me in my class.
He freestyling now. Listen carefully.
Sister Naima, the head of the class.
Sister Naima.
And all the rest of them can tell you.
I
have
never, ever
been fresh or smart or scheming with any of the sisters in the class except those that were for me.
Except those that are for me. How would he know they're for you? What God told him? Or did you flirt with them even though you had a wife?
You were in one of them.
What class is this?
I guess MGT class or something like that. I don't know. You know, like it's like a pastor. I don't, but all these women in the congregation, I slept with them. I'll tell you, man, he said it, not me. That's why I only use primary accounts because I like proving, and then I'll continue it. He's gonna talk about his wife. This is disgusting about what he said about his wife.
But I don't need no more.
I don't need no more.
For sure.
For sure. What's more? How many is more?
I don't like that life.
I don't like that life.
I don't like to hurt women.
I don't like to hurt women. But who?
You can't be married to more than one and find peace.
You can't.
I tried everything I could.
I tried everything.
It ain't working.
It ain't working. People clapping and applauding. Go ahead.
So if you're a wise man, you leave stuff alone that you can't handle. And I can't say I'm the best handler of that kind of life. But my children,
he's never shown.
Stand up for me.
Never shown.
You've
never seen the wives. I can show you a press conference right now where he said he had 9 kids and 1 wife. Matter of fact, I'll pull that shit up while that's playing. He's gonna talk about how he went against his wife's will.
See, my children know I'm not a dirty man. And those of my children that were produced from those women, they can tell you what I've done to make them all a family. The only one. And that's why you all should pay honor and respect to Mother Khadijah.
I gotta find it.
That's why every time you see her, thank her for being, to me, a believing friend. Don't think she likes that.
She didn't like it. No.
What woman would?
What woman would? But you're going to go in that kitchen and shut the hell up.
There's a lot of women that agree with that.
There's a lot of women, but you're the second.
Yeah, you're the second one.
And Khadijah's the first.
Not you ain't the first. But the first don't agree with that a damn bit.
The first don't agree with. His wife never agreed to it. He went against her will.
If you want to get in the family, you saw that's nice.
He's hid it for 45 years.
Sisters, don't let men play you while I'm gone.
He's preparing them right now, and he's confessing. He's confessing to hiding all these kids, and I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow. I got to find it. I'm gonna show you tomorrow where he says I have 1 wife and 9 kids. I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all. And yeah, man. So go ahead, Kyle.
Man, because he used to always tell people not to have more than 1 wife and all the stuff, and
take care of your kids, and you know what I mean, and be honorable, be an honorable man. And he went against his wife's wishes. I don't get it. Anyway, that's the truth, mate. I'll have it tomorrow, or I don't know when I'll have it. I'll play it at some point, and you guys will see it. I have 1 wife and 9 kids. She gave me 9 kids. He didn't say no other. What's that?
Shout out to my wife, man. Loaded baked potatoes, shrimp, and chicken.
Oh yeah, that 5 pounds gone.
No, I ain't eating all day.
Yeah,
I made sure I didn't eat nothing all day.
That's the song of a sinner. I ain't ate all day. Man, I ain't did that all day. I've been waiting all week for this. Yeah. I've said that 10 million times.
I wouldn't lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I ain't mad at you, man. Do what you do, man. And
dude, I lost hella weight till they cleaning up, nigga. Hey, dog, I changed the light. You see the lighting is different. I changed. I had to put them, them lights.
LEDs.
Yeah, I had to screw them shits in, and like they just one of them just wouldn't like fucking turn on and shit, man. I had to keep going up there, twisting it and shit. And finally it came on, man. I had to clean up. Man,
well, I'm glad you are you pleased?
I ain't done. I'm not even close to being done.
As long as you please, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's good. Only thing with those cases, you're gonna get glares with the lighting, you know what I mean? So you gotta fix it so you don't get the glares in the background. That's why I had to move my last name, because I knew it was interfering with y'all eyes. So I'm a create something where I put my y'all can't see my last
where the sign at, man?
What sign?
What sign, man? The barbershop conversation sign.
It's right here. It's right here. You see it? It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's right there. So but yeah, man, it's but yeah, man, we can get out of here, man. I done talked about this shit enough, man. Too many times. Dr. Inky will be in here tomorrow the first 20 minutes. And
he gonna talk about it too, shit.
Yeah, and then we may start late tomorrow because football starts tomorrow.
Do it? Oh
yeah, the preseason game. So I'll be in the backyard hanging out with the kids in the pool, watching the football game. I just want to do that. You know what I mean?
Start late.
But it starts at 5 though, so it may be a blowout. It's good, huh? What she put on it? Sour cream, chives, and cheese.
Cool, man. The what's the name? The nacho cheese though.
Oh, you like that kind of cheese better? Yeah, baby. I'm always lying on Farrakhan. I like lying on Farrakhan. You know what I mean? Shit. Even, especially when it comes out of his mouth. So if he's lying, I'm lying. You know, he told his wife didn't agree with it, but he kept doing it. I'm about to fuck me a second bitch, a third bitch, a fourth bitch, a fifth bitch, and give them all babies. I don't give a fuck if my wife don't agree.
I wonder why she didn't dip.
Because same thing Clara Muhammad did. You don't want to tear down something you've been building for years, and you know what I mean? That's why Muhammad stayed with Elijah Muhammad, man. It's all a fraud, man. It's all a fraud, man. And I'm an agent and a coon. I work for the government. I'm a government agent. I'm who's my boss? J. Edgar Hoover is my boss. J. Edgar Hoover. He's alive. He's on the wheel too. He's on the wheel with Elijah. The wheel is so big. Elijah's on the Elijah's on the east wing, and J. Edgar Hoover's on the west wing. On that wheel, you know what I mean? Those are the only two people that can hide it. J. Edgar Hoover. Niggas believe in the wheel, man. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Niggas really believe in the wheel. 400 feet, 800 meters down, 800 meters up, 800 meters this way, 800 meters this way. And Farrakhan and that man and the guy that was with him is the only people to ever see it. Amazing. Anyways, man, let's get out of here, man. You can enjoy your meal, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash on this, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta do a dump run. And then I'm gonna go live at like 11.
Oh, you going at 11?
Man, dog, I've been working all day on this shit, man.
You got what?
Huh?
You gotta do what?
Do a dump run.
What's that?
Can't say it on wax, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, man. Anything else? Let's get out of here.
No, man. Yeah, y'all head over to the box section at 11 o'clock, man. Stay up with us. Last night, man, we had a great show. We had 53 people in there, man, in the chat.
Growing.
Yeah,
Growing.
man. Yeah, it was consistent too, man. It was amazing.
See, I'm like the stimulus booster. I watched the first half of it. I'm a stimulus booster, man. And then I crashed.
Hey, listen, man, that was a great fucking interview too, by the way.
Was it? You think so?
Man, nigga, you know I was supposed to be doing like commentary on it and shit, and I had got so into it, nigga, I forgot to push pause and shit. So shit, I gotta take one of the goddamn questions.
Yeah. I like how I stacked the questions.
Man,
I like how I stacked them. I kept them coming. I kept them coming. I wouldn't let them breathe. I wouldn't let them get away. I love that.
We know he lying about the Tyson Fury shit though.
Oh yeah, because you could tell his reaction. Oh no, but history. That's why I say I'm not a defender of nobody I interview. I'm not a defender. I can't defend them. I can just quote what they tell me. If you ask me a question about Bob Arum, I'm going to say he said this. I'm not going to say, hey, I believe him. No, he said this, and history will prove him right or wrong.
Right.
That's all. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh man, yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do none of that. So, but yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Let's get out of here, man.
All right, man. In the words of the great philosopher DB, fair draw. You want to say it? You skipped it.
What?
Don't fair draw me.
Oh, don't fair draw me. Shit was funny, right?
Shit was classic. So that's it. That's the intro.
All right, play some.
Good outro, man.
Oh man, don't Fredro me. That shit was funny. I didn't think it was funny. They did though, so we gonna keep it.
Yeah. No, the way you said it was hilarious stuff.
Was it? Was it?
I was
Because
like, Fredro.
Because I was in my bag. That's why I was committed. I was committed to the mission. That's why. I was committed to the mission, dog. I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was committed to the mission, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate and nothing. Peoples Hernandez, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, dog. I never knew.
Peoples Hernandez. Hey, I can lie. This is the best lunch that I've had in my life.
Is it?
Man. See, I knew I was gonna do some starchy shit today. So I just said I ain't gonna eat nothing today. I ate some oatmeal at like 9 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Some things you gotta do. Hey.
Hey, who's cheaper, Lowe's or Home Depot?
Home Depot. But Lowe's got better fixtures though. What do you want?
No, I don't need that. I was talking about for these LED lights.
Oh, Home Depot. Maybe Amazon too though. They'll be here in 2 days.
Yeah, I was just tired of like being in the damn dark, man. I said, man. Remember how I had the damn smoke detector at the other house? Hey, you used to be sick of it, dog.
But my lighting was terrible too. Man, I was all up on the screen like this and shit. Man.
Hey, we dog. You had to fuck it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's growth, man. Growth. Keep building. At the end of the day, everybody keep building, keep growing, man. Grow your last name, not someone else's, man. Grow your last name, man. Grow your last name. Grow your last name. All right? That's most important. Grow your last name. Yeah, that shit look good, man. It's colorful. I don't eat shrimp, but
no, you wouldn't like it because it's touchy.
But I can eat nachos, though. I can eat nachos.
How?
I can eat nachos. But when food touch, nah, not at all. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, it's all in what you do. Hey, what'd you say?
You can eat a loaded baked potato?
I've never had one.
Never?
Mm-mm. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.